Marhaba, Parth here with Swift Education. Is there any way I can extend DiLL outside of my classroom? Good question. For those who have a one-to-one MacBook program or allow students access to their DiLL lab outside of class, can now use the homework feature in DiLL. Instructors can assign tasks to be completed outside of class in an allotted time period. Let me show you pre-assigned task. Remember how you can create a task? Let's go through task creation again. I click on task, new task. I'm going to call this French homework 1, week 1. For this homework, I'm going to assign a French lesson to my students, paying at the cafe. Now, before I hit create, notice that there's an option at the bottom called pre-assign. When I check it, a window pops up asking me to specify the availability and the time interval for this particular task. By default, the task is set to 50 minutes or a class period. You can specify any time for this task to be available, including days, weeks, and months. In fact, many teachers use this feature to future date their assignments or even create semester-long homework tasks such as a final or a project. For right now, I'm going to assign it for 1 week, so I'm going to have it due on October 2nd. I click OK and create my task. You notice that the task is now available in my current task panel. But wait, what is this clock underneath the task? The clock signifies that it's a pre-assigned task. So do I have to give this task to my students? Nope. Since it's pre-assigned, it's available for the student in that specific time period that you set. As a student, I would access the pre-assigned task by clicking on Lesson, open from pre-assigned task. You'll notice that the instructor name, Shah Parth, is available, and French homework 1, week 1 is available. You'll also notice at the bottom it says the task closes in 7 days, 49 minutes, and so forth. As a student, I would click on choose, and the task is now loaded. The student can work through the particular task, make a recording at his or her own pace.
Voilà un thé nature.
But what happens if a student wants to work on a task at a later time? Well, good question. When the student logs back into DiLL and loads the same pre-assigned task, he can continue where he left off. Notice that my student made 2 recordings, and those 2 recordings are now back. Great, awesome. So earlier you mentioned that teachers can sometimes future date this task. What does that mean? Well, through this feature, I can actually future date the task so it becomes available on a particular date. Let me show you. So remember how we created homework assignment 1? Well, I'm going to create homework assignment 2, which is going to be available starting week 2. I'm going to choose French breakfast, this time pre-assign it. And here, I'm going to choose for it to be available on October 5th and due on the 12th. Again, the student will not be able to access that particular assignment until it's October 5th. For example, if the student clicks on Lesson, open from pre-assigned task, again, he only has access to homework assignment 1 since it's not October 5th yet. And that is how you use a homework assignment feature in DiLL. Thank you. Take care.